My father stood at the edge of the cliff and poured a bottle of poison down below. I was lying at the bottom, completely unable to move. He did it to keep the vultures from picking at my body. Once the bottle was empty, he turned and walked away. A massive vulture landed beside me and drove its beak down hard. The pain snapped me back to consciousness. I grabbed it and hurled it off the cliff. When I came to, I found myself on a ledge partway up the cliff face. I called out for my father, and nothing. I decided I had to climb down myself. The moment I started, my foot slipped, and I was left dangling in midair, fingers clawing into a crack in the rock. Below me were the remains of animals. Then the sky went dark. A storm rolled in, soaking the rock wall and making it impossible to hold on. I had nothing left. I looked down at the raging current below and let go.
The next morning, a searing pain in my feet pulled me awake. My ankle was done. I dragged myself to a puddle nearby and dropped my face into it, drinking in big gulps. When I pulled off my boot, my ankle had ballooned. I wedged it between two rocks and forced the bone back into place. The pain knocked the strength right out of me. Then I found some branches and splinted my leg as best I could. Before I could even catch my breath, a pack of wolves had zeroed in on me. I hauled my busted leg toward the nearest tree and clawed my way up. One wolf locked its jaws around my foot. I yanked out my knife, drove it in, and used the moment to pull myself higher, barely out of reach. The pack held their ground beneath the tree through the entire night. By morning, they finally drifted off, all except the one I'd stabbed, who hadn't moved. Part of me wanted to finish it, but then it looked up at me, and there was nothing fierce in its eyes, just helplessness. I hesitated. In the end, I tied its mouth shut, carried it into a nearby cave, and tended to its wound.
Under my care, it slowly came around. I went out and managed to bring down a rabbit. When I got back to the cave and got a fire going, the wolf locked eyes on the meat and lunged. I shoved it back, tore off a piece for myself first, and made it clear who was in charge. It got the message. As our injuries healed, we started the long journey home. Whenever something came at us on the trail, the wolf hit it head on every time. Then the blizzard moved in, and the going got brutal. One day, a pack of predators cornered us, and in the chaos, we stumbled into a cave with a lion already inside. The second the lion charged, the wolf stepped in front of me and took it on, but it was outmatched. I pulled back my bow and put an arrow straight through the lion's vital spot. The lion went down. So did the wolf, barely breathing. I cut meat from the lion's carcass and brought it to him. I held him in my arms and kept moving. After what felt like forever, the outline of a village appeared in the distance. My father spotted me and came running. He pulled me into a tight embrace, unable to believe I was actually alive. And for the first time in a long time, I could finally let it all go.